We believe the issue of poaching should be identified and defined. Poaching is an act that is unlawful, and it causes the death and destruction of that which you poach. The poaching that we have referred to is in relation to the damage that will be done by the actions that we've seen in the last couple of days to the trust and confidence in the People's Partnership.
Ramadar told the news conference on the issue that he had particular concerns about the reaction of UNC Deputy Political Leader Dr. Rudal Munilal about the poaching issue, saying it was symptomatic of the old politics that poaching is okay.
The rules have changed when we came into our People's Partnership. The new politics that we've spoken about requires a level of honor in politics. That might seem strange, but this is what the population wants and this country needs. And we will continue to live to the best of our ability to fulfill those needs and encourage all of our friends and partners and every citizen in this nation to really rise to higher levels of behavior and conduct.
Kudre, he says, is not a private citizen, but is the mayor of San Fernando who came to office under the Congress banner. He's making it clear that the Congress will not stand for the kind of disrespect it's been shown.
We are not going to quietly absorb disrespect. I want to make that abundantly clear, because for any relationship in your private and personal lives, a relationship without respect is no relationship at all.
Ramadar says he intends to write to the Prime Minister on this and other issues.
On matters that we will write to the Prime Minister on, we take a very serious view of what is happening, and we are intent on not creating problems, but finding solutions that will strengthen the promise that we have made to our people.
Meantime, he says he remains optimistic that the Prime Minister will keep a promise to meet with the leaders of the partnership before the end of
The outspoken minister says he believes his leader got it all wrong with his call for a Congress member to replace San Fernando Mayor Marlene Kudre, who was recently elected as a deputy political leader of the UNC. Roberts says a Prime Minister could not remove a sitting mayor. Roberts believes Ramadar's ego has suffered a beating by Kudre's decision to shift allegiances.
I don't see that the Persad-Bissessar declaration says if we don't get a seat, come out, or if we lose a council, a mayor or a position, come out, or if we lose a chairman of a board, come out. That is simplistic, it's puerile, it's childish, and I am not in support of that whatsoever.
Minister Roberts is calling on Mr. Ramadar to rethink his position. He is of the view that the matter could have been better handled and suggests that Mr. Ramadar could have waited for the issue to be discussed at Thursday's meeting of the leaders of the People's Partnership.
In this position that he has taken, I have zero confidence, but that doesn't mean I don't have confidence in him overall. All of us make mistakes, but in this decision, he's not thought it out. It makes no sense. Pull who? I'm not going nowhere. He could pull what he want. I don't have to go anywhere. I'm a COP elected member. Unless he want to throw me out. If he throw me out, he throw me out. But I'm not going anywhere.
For CNC3,
refusing to add fuel to the fire in a public feud with his COP member Sports Minister Anil Roberts. However, Mr. Ramadar admits the COP faces serious issues that must be dealt with. While he did not openly admit to obvious cracks within the party he leads, Mr. Ramadar says the issue surrounding Mr. Roberts' discontent remains how the COP deals with its internal matters.
We challenge anybody who deny us our right to speak, but we must do so with respect, based on facts, first of all. And that is where we are at this moment. It is easy to describe things in destructive terms like cracks and splinters and all that sort of thing. We believe that in any system, you may have persons who go on their own path, and sometimes that path may not be generally acceptable. And it's really about how we deal with it.
Mr. Ramadar admits that COP members are looking on with interest at recent developments engaging the party, including the failure of leaders to reach consensus on Marlene Kudre as the mayor of San Fernando. He says while the leaders have not finalized another meeting date, he remains optimistic of a resolution. He also placed some of the responsibility at the feet of the Prime Minister.
As the leaders have met, we feel quite optimistic, and at the end of the day, in matters of political decisions, where the Prime Minister is the leader of the partnership, the responsibility is on her to ensure that it succeeds.
He maintains that he and all members of the coalition remain committed to the government. For CNC,
facing disciplinary action for his initial public comments, critical of Ramadar's stance on Marlene Kudre remaining as the mayor of San Fernando. And it is on this note Minister Roberts spoke to CNC3 Tuesday evening.
What? He get big boy. Disciplinary action already? Tell him good luck. understand this. He's talking about disciplinary action about a statement I made. The statement I made is that a political leader of a Congress of the people who says new politics cannot give a prime minister an ultimatum that is illegal and ultra-virus. A prime minister cannot, and he's a lawyer, you know. It's best he was a swimming coach, because a prime minister cannot, I repeat, cannot remove a sitting mayor. It is illegal. So to tell a prime minister to break the law, he want to discipline me?
The minister, known for his outspoken character, says he has no problem with being disciplined, but he was not taking it lightly.
If they want to discipline me, no problem. I've always been quite disciplined. I am a swimming coach. Wake up 4:30 every morning and go and coach and so on. So if he wants some discipline, I will help him with that. But the fact of the matter is, they can keep attacking me how much they want. Mr. Dilemma wants to attack me for not going to a meeting and being this and that, and I'm not on that. I'm not bad talking anyone.
He blames Ramadar for speaking too quickly and not allowing the leaders to talk before he raised the Marlene Kudre issue publicly, as he questioned his leadership skills.
You can't play bad, John, but now let me ask Mr. Ramadar something. When Marlene Kudre is not moved, let me see him now. Walk, Prakash, walk. Where you going? I bet you don't go. A leader without testicular fortitude is not a leader.
As the interview went on, the minister became more critical of his leader.
It was a ridiculous statement. It was puerile. Already I'm seeing that he's softened his position. I thought he said that if he didn't deal with Marlene Kudre, he ain't talking nothing else. So far he talked about 12 hours, all kind of thing he talked. So he's already softened. So Prakash, my boy, my leader, you want to lead, you want to be a serious leader, come strong on firm issues.
But he says he will not be pressured into leaving the COP and joining the UNC.
Absolutely not. I am more Congress of the people than Prakash could ever be. When Prakash was shimmy-dimming and negotiating with UNC to see if he will, and Anand Ramlogan will come COP or come UNC, I was on the radio single-handedly holding up Congress of the people. Prakash Ramadar, Vernon Dilima and Joseph Tony are not Congress of the people. Congress of the people is 150,000 people.
Minister Roberts had run against Minister Ramadar for the post of political leader of the